I'm gonna end up having a big next Sunday. That's not gonna be. I mean, I still. 10:30? No, that's her game. 9 o'clock. Which you know what else sucks? I got no assistant. Huh? Well, that's why I don't know. I mean, I actually I took the mistake aside. I'm like, listen, I took this aside. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to your mom during the first week and see what the deal is for next Sunday. I'm like, because she was mentioned that's the same time as your guys' church mass. I'm like, so I don't know if you're definitely gonna miss the game or not. I'm like, like maybe if there's another service, like a different time that you guys can go to or something. I don't know. I'm like, I guess I'll have to talk to her and find out what to do. We were just like, yeah. But that was it. Like, I mean, dude, he's big time, dude. That kid, like. Listen, a team can decide, hey, I looked at stats last week and I saw Matt Albanese was ripping it up. He had 100 yards rushing and 70 yards passing, and just decide we're going to shut him down. We'll double team him, we'll push him, all that kind of stuff, make sure he doesn't get away. But if you don't have that second person that can pick up the slack, then that's going to work. You need to have more than one threat. I mean, honestly, even like that. Last season we were going with the 49ers. If I hadn't, towards the end of the season, gotten my act together and started getting other kids incorporated, we would have won. Because the teams would have just zeroed in on Wyatt, and they would have made sure Wyatt didn't hit yards, and then we would have lost. But, luckily I took what other people were saying to me in consideration and everything like that, and things that were going around being said, and I started getting other kids involved. They got them more, so other weapons.
You end up with more moms like...
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, though. That's the thing that baffles my mind, because anybody could have said it.
Did Tony ask you about it at all?
No. Anybody could have said something to me that first season. They really could have. For the first half of that season, at least, somebody really could have said something to me. And nobody ever did. But last season, no. Nobody could say that.
Oh, what a waste that crowd.
Did he? Is Ryan purposely not thinking? Because I don't
know. I mean, he was on that side, but he was running up. But I mean, if he didn't step out, he stepped right on the line, and that's out.
Yeah, they said that's out.
Yeah, he was clear as day to step on that line. And I was like, and I said to Dana, Ryan was actually sitting there too, but I don't know what the right thing to do is in that case. I call it out, and they're like, nah, man, he really did step out. I don't want to sacrifice the whole team, but at the same time, I want to be there.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't see that from where I was at. But that one with Sholto when he pushed off. Yeah. The one where Sholto pushed off.
See, I thought the kid pushed him.
Well, no, listen. If he hadn't put his hand in his chest, that's what would have been called. That's the same thing that happened with Christopher 2 seasons ago. And that's what I was trying to explain to him. He's like, well,
and then Jesus, early in the game, didn't get called for a charging match.
Yeah.
Where the hell was he supposed to go? He was swarmed by kids.
Well,
he had to go into him.
Then he has to either I explained it to him. What the rules are.
He was surrounded.